Hello there and welcome. So just one storage compound left, and then we can move on to the next set of missions. There is information to purchase, as ever, and the first block of information will tell you that there's a zip wire that you can use to get past a sentry gun in the main storage area, but there's also two other sentry guns guarding the entrance, and there's a panel that you can use to hack them. The second block of information will tell you what equipment is available in the mission, and as with all missions, the equipment will change, it's not set, but there are 3 pieces of gear available. Here I think I'm just playing around with all of the new weapons available to me. Whether or not I actually use them is another matter. It is useful to have a silenced weapon for your hacker, however, since he will be doing a lot of the heavy lifting in the mission, since there are lots and lots of control panels to hack. And sometimes there might be guards that you need to take out to ensure that you don't get caught. We're going to have the stealth generator finished momentarily, so we will be able to use that for the first time. In the game, all 4 of our agents will be able to stealth cloak, go invisible, basically, is what I'm getting at. Yeah, I sent the soldier after that yellow person that came up on the world scan, but then I thought better of it, because that is not actually a researcher. It's an agent for another mission, so I'm not going to get them just now, because if you do talk to that person, then you'll end up with a 5th agent, and since they're not necessary for this mission, we're going to leave that until later, so we actually need them. I've come down here just to hack the ATM next to the bank, which was a level 5 ATM, which we've only just been able to hack. I think now, since we just, in the last mission, I think it was the last mission, where I got level 5 hacking ability. So yes, stealth generator. Make sure all of our agents have that now. The Infiltrator has already got it, so we don't need to equip for him, obviously. Choose another item to research. Just before we head in, and let's go for it. Yes, there is a researcher here, so we'll just get him. Quickly. 375, so yeah, you probably have noticed that researchers are getting harder to bribe, or, well, not harder, but they're costing more, since we've already got a whole bunch of them now. But that takes our tally up to 9, which is, I think, plenty for the rest of the downtown area. So we're going to head through the same side door that we did for the last mission. And as you'll have noticed, I'm sure, this is another long mission. So I apologize for the length of it, but there is plenty to do and cover. Since once we get into the main storage, we don't actually get the equipment straight away like in previous missions. We then have to go out into the rest of the storage compound and find the 3 items. Getting into the main storage area only tells us the location of the 3 items, which is a bit annoying. So we're actually going to go down through this side door, which is currently red, so we need to activate that. But before we do that, we'll turn off the cameras. This camera panel here actually turns off the cameras in the lower area where we're going to. And then this control panel here opens the door. So, yep, I'll just use my cloak so I can waltz straight past the cameras. Don't need to wait for them anymore to move off of our agents. So handy. But I would use your stealth generator sparingly because the energy it consumes is a lot. It's significant. So you will run out of it fairly quickly if you keep it on, and you don't want to suddenly become visible in a time or place where that is uncomfortable, shall we say. Okay, so we need to head up towards the staircase at the top of the screen, and there's a patrol of 2 here. There's another robot patrolling around the stairs, so I think we're going to take this guard out because he's heading towards our agent. Plenty of small walls to hide behind around here. Oh, I just made it into cover before we got spotted. I think actually the camera, yeah, the robot does spot him, but then it runs off in the other direction, giving my infiltrator a chance to run up and slice him in half. So thanks for that. The other robots moved off in the other direction, so we can move our agents up. And I'm going to hardwire this machine here. It will turn off power to the cameras, so when they become unhacked again, they will still have no power to them, so they won't be able to spot us. And it also turns off power to the cameras up on this level as well. And I think it also turns off power to the zip line, so we can use it, and that's where we're going to head our agents towards. Sometimes the zip lines will be electrified, so you need to turn off power to them before you actually use them, unless you don't want your agents to get zapped. So we could have probably sneaked past those 2 guards with our stealth generators, but it's easier to just take them out and remove any chance of getting spotted. Yep, their bodies just disappear after a while, so you don't need to worry about other guards finding the corpses. Another camera panel here, which I don't really know why I hacked this, to be honest, because I really don't need to. It's just kind of time wasting. It's just for the cameras that are already powered off, so you can probably skip that one if you're playing through this level. Sometimes there is a patrol of 2 guards up on this raised section, so watch out for that. I get a bit lucky here in that there's no guards around for me, but there is usually another patrol there. And we can head down the zip wire, and this takes us straight to the main storage. Okay, this bit here can be a little tricky because there are 2 patrols down in this section, and there are 2 security cameras that can spot you. In fact, I mess it up a bit here because I try to save until the very last second, the point where I turn on my cloak, but I mistime it, and so I get spotted. But if that happens, you can just run around and hide amongst these red storage boxes here, and the cameras will go back to their normal patrols. And this control panel here will make an ally of the sentry gun, which is perfect timing because the patrol has just come back. So, see ya. Excellent. This will of course make a lot of noise, so the other guard runs back to see what's happening, and has no idea, can't figure out what has happened. There's nobody around, and there's just pieces of robots lying about the place. What could have happened? How peculiar. So I think I send up. Yeah, I mistimed it again. Yeah, I should have gone in early. Yeah, so that didn't quite go to plan. Instead, I'm going to send up Agent 1 now to hack through this door down here. Because there isn't actually a control panel for the cameras in here, but there is a machine to hardwire them instead. So we don't need our hacker to turn off these cameras, we just need the soldier. And we'll just hang fire here for a moment because his energy is running low. And we'll need some of that energy for stealth when he starts hardwiring the machine, because the camera moves right over him. So make sure the stealth's on. And there, no power to the cameras. So we've just got the guard patrolling around in there, and with no cameras around, it'll be very easy to get rid of him. I can't remember, do I use my soldier or do I use the infiltrator? No, I just send up the soldier. Yes. I almost feel sorry for him. Oofed. Oh. Oofed. But the sentry gun just spots me. I thought I was out of range, but unfortunately I was just close enough. So soldier gets a bit of a hammering there. You can see all his armor's gone and a little bit of his health. But if that happens, just get back into cover quickly. The sentry guns won't raise an alarm. Only cameras do that, so there's not going to be any reinforcements rushing towards us, so that's fine. So the stealth run is still on. And we just need to hack this control panel here, because that will turn the sentry guns guarding the entrance to our side. So now we can just walk past them quite safely. There's two control panels on either side of the door, and we need to hack both of them in order to open the storage compound itself. So send up agents 1 and 2, and then use the infiltrator, since he will steal a lot of money. And money's always good. Come on, in you go. Okay, so we've got the money, and as you can see, it just comes up saying locate package. So we don't have any of the items, we now need to go and find them. And so to find them, you just go into the mission control menu and activate the ping. And boom! There you go. And it tells you where the three are. So we've got a bit of a journey ahead of us, a bit of a slog. But the mission's about half over now, I suppose. Half over. We can't go up the zip line. Can't go up a zip line because it's facing up the way, and zip lines work on gravity. If you didn't know that already. So we're having to head out the main door. And this part's a little bit tricky because there's a huge guy with a minigun. Oh my god! And lots of fire. Lots of fire and death around here. Another sentry gun which can easily make mincemeat out of us. Some killer robots and cameras. Cameras can be easily turned off with the control panel right up in the corner, so I'm just going to do that now. But sneaking past the remaining patrols might be simple, or it might not. The easiest thing to do is take them out. Take out the guy with the minigun. You do not want to get on the wrong end of that. We just need the infiltrator here to do this. We'll keep the other guys behind the wall for now. Tricky thing here is to try and take out the guy with the minigun and also the little killer robot as well, because you can't stealth kill the robot with a pistol. You can use the melee attack on it, but if you do that, then there's a good chance that you will immediately uncloak, assuming that you are using the cloak in order to get close to the enemies. So, it can be a little bit tricky. It's probably easier if you get a couple of guards instead of the armor guard and the robot, because it can vary with each playthrough, as you're probably aware by now. So just playing it slow and steady, waiting for him to move away and give us our in. Okay, right, let's go for it. You probably noticed that there is another solitary guard over near the large sentry gun. He's easily avoided with the cloak ability. So, my cloak's draining fast. Yeah, this is the tricky bit, because I'm fairly low on energy now. Can't use the pistol on the robot. So what to do? I was hoping that the guard would actually move away from the stairs and back towards the sentry gun. But, oh, that is in fact what they are doing. So, I don't need to take them out after all. I'm just going to sneak past them. I am going to take out this guy, however. And it looks like they changed their patrol patterns. So there's nobody around near the stairs now. I'll just send the agents along with stealth and quickly get away from them. So yeah, if you can't get close to the huge guy with the minigun because of the robot, then just wait for them to go away. That will work just as well. So in that box with the two orange lights, there's one of the packages that we're waiting for. Cameras are still off, which is good. Get to safety! Well, we will, but there's still a couple more packages to go yet. I'm thinking of using my melee attack on this little robot here. But there's another guard approaching from the west. Can I take him out? Yeah, I'll just wait till he gets a little bit closer. Or maybe I won't bother. Yeah, I don't bother instead. Not gonna risk it this occasion, or there's a good chance that I get spotted by the other guard. So I'll just sneak past him. Okay, you can just about see the other box with the glowing lights. But you can also see the radar ping on the mini-map as well, so use that to guide you. Back up to the main level. And now we're going to move our agents not down to the entrance. Or am I? I can't remember what I do here. Yeah, actually I think I do move them outside just to kind of bank the item that I've already picked up, and then I'll go back and get the rest of them. So, because once you get outside, then the prototype will be sent off for researching. So there you go. Let me see. Ammunition cavity. Sounds painful. And yeah, let's get researching it. We finished the armor plates before, so might as well start something else. And also replenish the armor on Agent 1 because he took a pasting from that sentry gun earlier. So now everyone's back up to 100%, we'll go and get the rest of the items. Back in we go. We're going straight up over towards the staircase near the VIP section. The first section that we infiltrated in this compound. And we'll just hang fire here for a moment before we make our next move. Wait until the camera moves off. And move in between cover. This next part we'll use our stealth and head over towards this walled off section here so we can turn off the security cameras and also make an ally of the sentry gun around here, which will come in handy for getting rid of that guard who just happens to be standing right in front of it. Oh dear, he is about to have a very bad day. This isn't going to be pretty. Strange that even the sentry gun has problems taking this guy out. And that has a minigun, for God's sake. The other robot dispatched in no time at all. But, I mean, okay, that guy had armor, but even so, a minigun should have torn him to pieces immediately. But it didn't. How peculiar. Anyway, never mind about that. So let's just go and get those items and get out of here. There's a machine. Is there? Yes, that machine. Just there. Agent 1 has just hardwired. That will turn off all the power to the camera, so that's what we've just done. Because why wouldn't you? And yeah. No guards can see me this time. I'm going to take this robot out and splat! Yes. You're dead. Back into cover. Wait for the guards to move away so they can't spot us. And then we'll move our agents up. And over into the cover on the left, because there's loads of cover around here. Can send them up the stairs. I'm not quite sure why I'm doing that. It's not necessary. I think I'll just keep 3 of the agents hidden safely on the stairs and send up Agent 1 to recover the item from that box. Okay, 1 left. Strange, it didn't come up saying prototype acquired, get to safety, so maybe it's already been sent to our researchers. Maybe it's not a prototype, maybe we can actually just go ahead and buy it now. I can't quite remember. I generally don't use the flamethrower anyway, because it's loud and fiery and unsubtle and makes a terrible mess of things, but it will go through armor and shields like nobody's business. So if you really want to take out armor guards with a minimum of effort, then burning them to a crisp is a pretty effective way to do it. So just one last package to get. I want to avoid the sentry gun. We'll hide behind this wall here, and the package is next on the opposite side of the wall. Oh. I think I was slightly too early in turning off the cloak there. Almost got spotted by the sentry gun. That wouldn't have been good. So I'm just hanging them here to let their energy recover. Put on the cloak just to get around the corner, and then we can get this last package. And there we go, prototype acquired. So now we need to get to safety. We could head upstairs. Well, there's an armored guy with a shield. So I think we're going to take the path of least resistance and head back the way we came. Head back there at some point. Here we go. Yes. Okay. Yeah, again, we can easily navigate through cover. If there's guards around, then this is the safest route to take. We could be a bit more direct here, though, because the guards are nowhere to be seen. I don't know where they've gone. Where are they? Can't actually spot them. Okay, but that's a good thing though. So we can just... Ah, wait, no, there they are. They're down there. Why are they down... Ah, right. Ah, yes. Oh, this is beautiful. The sentry gun is tearing them up. So I'm just going to leave the gun and the guards to battle it out amongst each other, and we'll just sneak past with the cloak. And I think the drone's got the upper hand here because it's out of range of the sentry gun. That's not really fair, is it? You leave my sentry gun alone. But he's not going to, is he? He's not going to. It's a tough old thing, though. Hasn't even got through the armor yet. And no matter. Because that's the mission done. Nice work. Yes, it was, wasn't it? All 3 prototypes acquired. Okay, that's the mission. Thanks for hanging in there. It's been a long one, I know. But we're nearly done. We're nearly there. Just the things to do, as usual, is just check on our research. And yeah, let's get researching smoke canaries, because that could be useful for stealth. And plenty of skill points to spend here. Plenty of skill points. So I'm going to get the pack mule for agents 1 and 2, because that means we'll be able to equip more gear. 3 items instead of the standard 2. Which opens up all new kinds of possibilities. And what do I go for here? Hijack? I think I go for hijack. Do I go for hijack? Yes. Is it? Yes, I do. Yeah, hijack. Hijack level 3 means we can start hijacking armored guards, and they make very good clones. And melee attack level 2, yes. Adds an extra 50 damage points to melee attack, which means we can start killing armored guards with 1 hit now, which is pretty nice. So, yeah. Now we've got 3 gear slots. I'm going to equip the body armor for agents 1 and 2, since they can now carry that as well as the stealth generator. Very useful. Could get shields, but I prefer armor. Although it doesn't actually make that much difference. Okay, and that's that for this one. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.